It'll make you feel good all over. The heartbeat of America. Today's Chevy truck.
Ah, the 80s. And the S10 pickup, or should I say, the 80s mini truck. If you've been following me on Instagram for a while, you might remember seeing this truck a few years ago. This is one of those things that showed up, and it never really had a timeline, so she sat. Until now.
My name is Ricky Johnson. I got a 1989 Chevy S10 standard cab pickup. I bought this truck when I was 16 years old. Found this thing, had a tree growing out of the bed. I paid $300 for it, chopped down the tree, and I drove it home. My whole life is in this truck. I mean, I just look at it and I can see all the friends that helped me with it and just everything, you know. Last time I drove this truck was about 15 years ago. Me and a buddy of mine did all the work with with what we had and the knowledge that we had, and we did the best job we could where we were.
I think it's awesome to be able to hold on to your earlier cars. There's a couple that I sure wish I would have held on to. Okay, so what's it here for? Well, for starters, a chassis. This one is tweaked and some of the mods done to it need an update, so it was just easier to start with another chassis. I also have to swap all the air ride components over and whatever custom work was involved to make it fit. Then there's the cab work. There's some rot on the cab corners, some pitting on the floor, some bad rockers, and some older work that just needs to be addressed. Now, for the time being, I'm not responsible to turn over a running car. Right now, the project just calls for a roller, so that's what we're gonna do. All right, let's tear it apart. This cab stinks. I mean, like, it literally stinks. Like, really bad. There were definitely things both alive and very, very dead that occupied this cab. A cleansing is in order. All right, so it's all clean and pressure washed. I know, you may not think that's clean, but that's really clean. I'll pressure wash the rear and everything later. Now, I'm gonna start knocking off the top layer of rust and paint and get a feel for the condition of this metal. Move it toward me. Come down nice and slow. Okay, so the original chassis is all stripped. Now we have to get the front end off the donor chassis and get that thing cleaned up. Let's get to it. All right, so we managed to make a pile of parts and a cloud of rust dust. Not very exciting, but every project needs to start somewhere. Anyhow, that's a wrap on episode 1 of the S10. If you like what you see, please consider a like, a comment, a sub, and of course, turn on those post notifications. You don't want to miss anything. And don't forget, we have the 1929 Model A Ford underway, as well as all those jet videos you probably missed. Oh boy, it sounds like you got yourself some videos to watch, so I'm not going to hold you anymore. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.